Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're talking about my March favorites. So items that I have reached for the most in the past month. I feel like this month there are some new items, but some of them are also just like old favorites that I kind of rediscovered and started using over and over again. So before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. So the first item I want to talk about is actually something new to me. This is the brand new Olay Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This is a makeup primer, but you can wear it on its own. And it's really just like a really nice radiant boost. I love any makeup primer that just enhances my glow. Anything that just adds like just more radiance to your makeup. I really like this. This contains vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. This is part of the Olay Henriksen Truth line. So there's a Truth serum, there's a Banana Bright eye cream, which I have, which I also like. So it's just about like giving your skin like, you know, that boost of glow. It is makeup, but I think there are some skincare components in it as well. I've been using it, I really like it. If you are someone who likes primers that are radiant, I think this is on par with the NARS Radiance Primer, with the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer. You know, it's in that sort of line, so I've really been enjoying this. Okay, so next up that is new to me is actually something that I'm wearing today. These are the Pat McGrath Mini MatteTrance Trio. I got the one called Color Blitz, which is just like the bright, bold lip kit. So you have a fuchsia, you have a warm toned orange red, and you have a like classic blue red. I love these so much. The texture of these lipsticks is very interesting because the texture itself, as you apply it on the lips, almost feels more dry. Like it doesn't feel creamy or buttery, but it doesn't feel drying on the lips. It's a very interesting texture. I don't think I've ever experienced something quite like this. Sometimes lipsticks are a bit more waxy or a bit more buttery, like I mentioned, but these feel wonderful and they feel very feather light. Like they don't feel heavy on the lips. They're just a really great lipstick, and I love these colors. I love the fuchsia one today, but I just love like a bold red lip. So yeah, I'm really happy with the purchase of the Color Blitz trio. I think there was a nude trio available. That one's not so much my jam, but this one here is fantastic, and I like the idea of getting minis because when you're someone like me, your collection tends to be a bit excessive. So when you get like minis, you go through them faster. So I love these little minis, and the packaging is fantastic, like the lips on the front, and the whole thing is great. I had never tried Pat McGrath lipsticks before, and I totally understand what the fuss is about because these lipsticks, the pigments are beautiful. The color payoff is fantastic and they're really comfortable to wear. They are very long wearing, and again, I'm so happy that I got like the bright bold trio because that is exactly the type of lipstick that I like. Okay, so moving on to an old favorite or an old discovery. This is the Westmont Atelier blush stick, Baby Cheeks blush stick in Minette. This is the blush that I'm wearing today, and I love it for several different reasons. First of all, it's a cream product, so it just adds like a bit of dewiness to your skin. It's not drying. I feel like cream blushes tend to be longer wearing for some reason, and it has a little bit of shimmer to it, not much, but just enough that it adds like a little bit more glow to your skin. So if you want extra glow, like cream blushes are your friend. And since they're in a stick, they're not too creamy because sometimes cream blushes can be hard to blend. They kind of like go all over the place, but this, I don't know, it's a perfect mix between a stick and a powder because it's creamy and dewy, but it doesn't run all over the place. And Westmont Atelier products are just like fantastic. Like I have several other items and I think that they're all amazing. I really love the whole brand in general. And yeah, it's just like a really easy color to wear. I feel like it's one of those colors where you can't tell that I'm wearing a blush, but you like, I don't know, it's like I just have like a healthy flush on my face, but you can't tell that it's blush right here. It just looks like healthy and natural, which is exactly what I want my makeup to look like most of the time. So yeah, I just kind of like fell in love with this blush. I'm actually wondering if I should just go ahead and buy all of her other blushes. I know she has other ones that are a bit more flashy. Those could be fun too. Anyway, I love this product. I think it's great. The packaging is fantastic. There's like a little magnetized cap here, so it just like does this really satisfying click when you close it. It's great. So next up, I actually have an exfoliator. This is from Amore Pacific. This is the treatment enzyme peel. I discovered this in February, I think. Yeah, like 2 months ago, last month, 2 months ago. Anyway, I was on vacation in San Francisco, and I stopped at a Sephora because my skin was just like going haywire. I had been sick, and then we were flying, so my skin was just so dehydrated. It was just like, it was not good. So I went to Sephora, and someone recommended that I try this exfoliator. I tried it out, and I saw results immediately. Like as soon as I used the product, I looked in the mirror and I saw a difference. I was like, what? Like all the dead skin was gone. My skin looked brighter, more illuminated. Fantastic. So I have been using this, you know, like I'd say twice a week for about a month now, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's wonderful. I think it works really well as an exfoliator. It just makes my skin look really nice, and yeah. It's one of those that's water activated, so when you pour it out, it's like blah, blah. It's one of those products that's water activated, so when you pour it out into your hand, it's a powder, and then you have to add some water, and then it turns into like this like lather. It just like looks like a soapy lather, and then you just have to massage it onto your face, and then you rinse it off, and it's done. It's a chemical exfoliator, so it doesn't have like harsh granules, so it just feels like you're exfoliating and getting rid of that like dead skin, but it's very soft. It doesn't feel harsh. It doesn't feel like it's like stripping away anything essential on your skin. I love this stuff so much. So keeping on skincare, another item that I have kind of recently discovered. It's funny, at first I was like, I don't have any new discoveries, but now I'm like, okay, now I have a few new discoveries here. So the next one up is the Supergroup Everyday Sunscreen with Sunflower Extract. This is broad spectrum SPF 50. So broad spectrum means it helps fight against UVA and UVB rays. So the harsh sun rays that cause skin cancer and the ones that cause sun damage. So you're protected by both. So when you look for a sunscreen, make sure it says broad spectrum. So I really love this because a lot of sunscreens, they feel a bit heavy. Like sometimes when you apply a sunscreen, I feel like I have to massage like a long time for it to really penetrate into the skin. This literally just like melts as soon as I put it on. Like I don't have to like really rub it in. It just like you put it on and just like whew, soaks into the skin right away, which is really nice. And it doesn't have like a really harsh sunscreen scent. I don't know if the sunflower extract adds something. Like it does have a little bit of the sunscreen scent, but it's not overpowering. And yeah, I think for me, the highest selling point is that it just soaks into the skin immediately. You don't feel like you have like a thick layer of sunscreen. It just like, it feels like skincare. It feels like a moisturizer that you just like rub into your skin and it just like evaporates. It's fantastic. I highly recommend this. Okay, so moving on, I actually have two perfumes that I've kind of been in love with recently. The first one is Gucci Bloom Eau de Parfum. So I'm the most intrigued by the Gucci Bloom one because I'm not usually a fan of heavy floral perfumes. I know that all perfumes have like a floral base, but sometimes they add other notes that make them sweeter, make them more musky. But this one it's called Gucci Bloom. There's flower packaging. It's very floral, but it's nice. I don't know, it's not too heavy. It feels like a very nice spring perfume. I find that sometimes some more floral perfumes to me smell a bit older. I don't know what it is. It just smells old. I don't know. But this one doesn't. I don't know if there's different notes added. I'm reading here online that it has green notes, which makes sense because it's very fresh and fragrant. But they also have orange in it, which kind of makes it a bit more, I don't know, like sparkly in a way. Like orange feels like zesty and fresh. It's not just like heavy flowers. But then it also has tuberose and jasmine, so it is floral, but it has like a nice balance, which I like, because I find sometimes floral perfumes for me don't have enough balance and it's just like, ooh, like a bouquet of flowers hitting you in the face, which I'm sure it smells wonderful on some people, just not me. So yeah, this Gucci Bloom, I've been using this little sample here. I think it's fantastic. It's a really nice spring perfume. Okay, last but not least, I have two items here from Chanel. This is the Chance Chanel perfume for hair, the hair mist. I have this one here that, as you can tell, it is very well loved. There's like a few, like maybe 1 or 2 days left here. This is a hair mist, so you can wear it on your body, but it's really designed for your hair. I love this perfume, especially on days when I don't wash my hair. You know, like you do like the dry shampoo and you like zhuzh it up, but you know, you want to make sure that your hair still smells great. You don't want it to smell kind of like you didn't wash it. This is perfect for your hair because it isn't too harsh, because if you use regular perfume on your hair, I think the alcohol can damage it. It can make it drier, it can make it frizzier, so like it's not ideal, especially when you already put work into making your hair look good. It doesn't make sense to like add something that will like make it not look good. So this is safe for your hair. And also, I don't know, I love something that I can really just like kind of overkill with a spray. So I will spray this in my hair and then I will spray it on my body. I know it's kind of a waste to spray it on my body, but while I'm there, I might as well just keep spraying. And it smells really nice. It smells clean and fresh, and I didn't realize that I was a big fan of Chanel Chance, like the classic one. I always thought that I loved Eau Tendre and Eau Fraîche more, but this classic, clean, fresh, crisp scent is nice. And whenever I spray this in my hair and whenever I hug someone, they're always like, oh my God, you smell amazing. And I'm like, I know. So yeah, this is just like a cute little trick to have around. If you, I mean, this would be great. This would be great to keep in your purse like midday. Like if you have your perfume in the morning, like if you, this would be great to keep in your purse. So if you're someone who wears perfume every morning, you know, mid-afternoon, you can kind of like freshen up a little bit. This is also wonderful for travel because it's so small. And especially if you go on vacation, like a beach vacation or, you know, something more relaxing where you're not necessarily going to be done up every single day, but it's just nice to keep this around. So this one here is a backup. I got the exact same one. I'm sure that there are other ones out there that I could try. I think there's a number 5 hair mist, but I don't know. I went ahead and got this one again because I love it so much. And this is 35 milliliters, so it's not the biggest size, but I don't know. I love it. So that is about it for my video. These are my March favorites. These are items that stood out to me, items that I kept going back to. These are just like some of my favorites from the month of March. Let me know down in the comments if you spotted any favorites in today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell on the side so you can know whenever I post a new video. And that's all I have for you guys for today. So thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys have a fantastic day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.